Encouraging attendance at diabetes camps like this is one way of encouraging your children to be more responsible in the care, in their own care. It is during camps like this where children will meet other children with diabetes and learn about diabetes in a fun, safe, and relaxed environment. I also wish to emphasize that making your child solely responsible for their diabetes care too early in the process can lead to them feeling overwhelmed. So as I mentioned earlier, the goal for diabetes camps for children and adolescents aged between 7 and 17 years old who have been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes is to teach young people to manage diabetes in a fun, safe, and supportive environment, and to promote a culture of independence through adventure. I deeply believe for those children attending for the first time that diabetes camp is going to be fun, and I hope that you will enjoy it. Diabetes camp also teaches young people how to avoid unhealthy lifestyles such as smoking, alcohol, and other illicit drugs now and for the future. If you have diabetes, it's recommended that you follow a healthy eating plan based on plenty of vegetables and legumes such as chickpeas, lentils, baked beans, kidney beans, and others. Include some high-fiber carbohydrate foods such as whole grain breads and cereals and fruits, as well as some lean protein sources and reduced fat dairy products. Reduce your intake of saturated and unhealthy fat and added sugars, and choose foods low in salt. I hope you will learn more in your nutrition at the camp and from your care providers. We all know very well that prevention is very important, especially that our figures would show that in Trinidad and Tobago, based on the risk-based survey, right, the STEP survey, we have known that there's a combined total of 55.7% of the participants in the survey were noted to be overweight or obese, right? And even at the 15 to 18-year-old group, it was noted that approximately 30% were overweight and 13% were obese. So again, that brings us to the oft-repeated conclusion that prevention is better than a pound of cure. Therefore, along with healthy eating, physical activity is important. So be as active as possible in as many different ways. Aim to do at least 30 minutes of moderate intensive physical activity on most, if not all days of the week. I must admit, being a busy person like myself, it might be easier to say that, right? To devote 30% of at least 3 to 4 days of the week to intensive physical activity. Like even if it's just 30 minutes, sometimes we tend to forget that, right? It's something that's easier said than done. But we need to take heart and ensure that we do our part, in addressing the issue of overweight and obesity. A regular half hour of physical activity can help to reduce your blood sugar levels and stress, anxiety, and even improve your self-esteem and mood. So once again, it is a wonderful time to have this diabetes camp in this beautiful place that we have here in Huey at the Milner Hall. And I hope that you kids will enjoy each day and hour of the activities during your stay. I must assure you that having this activity having been in existence for the past 14 years, that sustaining it only means that this must be fun, right? And worthwhile. Yeah? And hard work as well. So I was told that it's not only fun, and that's not only hard work, but it's also worthwhile for everyone, not only for the kids, but also for the parents. So I would want you to have a good time. It's going to be a fun camp, and I bid you to make it more fun, right? And of course, we have to thank the parents, the Diabetes Association, all the organizers who work hard to make this activity happen. And to all the volunteers around here, and the sponsors, we also would like to thank you. So we wish you all a great time, and may your stay at the camp be safe, relaxing, and memorable. Thank you very much. Have a good day.